Need a car, need it bad. Need something better than what you had. Not sure what you want, where to go. Well, there's one place that you need to know. SVG is a place for me, where you get superior value guaranteed. OH! OH! OH!
Hey there, welcome back to another episode of SVG Motors Weekly. Listen, if you missed our grand opening, not to worry. We have highlights of the whole day. It's great. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right, well, who's going to help me up here? We'll do it together. All right, so before we do this, I want to introduce some of the people up here, or it might be easier just to go around. From the Purple Hearts Association, we have Ed Dameron. Ohio Purple Hearts are here. Amazing, it's such an honor to have these guys here. Val, our controller from SVG Motors. Sharif. We got a couple of the gentlemen from the 2015 Ohio State National Championship team. How about those Bucks, right? OH! All right, and from the Harrison Township, we have
Georgianne Godsey.
And Jeff Resbeck, State Representative.
State Representative. There he is. Come on up here. Dave Woods.
Dave Woods, Harrison Township.
Yes, sir. My lovely lady, Kelly. Woo! John Smitley, our finance manager out here. Come on up here. Anybody recognize this face? You might have saw him on television back in Rio. Clayton Murphy.
All right.
Kind of cool to be standing next to the third fastest man in the world. James Cotton, come on up here, James. Tony Garofalo, he's been with me from the beginning, and he's managing this store for us, SVG Motors. This guy's been amazing. Thank you so much. Tony Garofalo. And this would not be possible. There's so many people here behind the scenes that made this thing. We were scrambling last night till 1 o'clock in the morning. I probably have bags under my eyes still right now. But we had family, friends, people, employees off the clock just come in to make this happen. And I'm so thankful and humbled by all of them and all of you being here for us and sharing this with us. We're happy to be here in Harrison Township. And without any further ado, let's do this. Woo! Right?
Out of the way.
Yes, sir.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3. We got it. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Man, there are a lot of people here at our grand opening. This is crazy. Oh, look, Clayton Murphy. This guy is the 3rd fastest guy on earth. Hey, Clayton. Hey, I'm Sharif.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate it. Hey, listen. So I've been doing this like kind of race thing against my coworkers.
Okay.
And I wanted to see if you can give me your feedback on this.
Okay.
So what happened was we kind of did it in the parking lot at our first dealership.
Okay.
And I just want you to kind of look at this video real quick and tell me what you think of my form and see if I've got potential to be in the Olympics. Let me go ahead and show you this.
Yeah, pause it right there. Yeah. Looks like you came out of the blocks just a little bit fast.
Okay.
But it was good. It's good form. It's good power, but it's a little bit. Yeah. You need a lot of work.
But I mean, the launch.
I mean, if you're racing your coworkers, you might be middle of the road.
I mean, could I train and kind of maybe be like
pretty
fourth?
far behind.
Could I be like fourth fastest?
How long you been training?
I don't know. It's probably like my 3rd time running, but I mean, I've got.
You're making it.
I've got talent. I mean,
you might be making it there. Let's see. Play it again. Let me look at it.
But I mean, just look at the power on that launch.
Yeah. See your right leg's good.
Right.
And your left leg kind of like drags out, and then that's why you fall almost on your. Ooh. You got another one? You got another video?
Well,
different angle? That's all you got?
Yeah, that's.
What happens after you're like tripping and falling? Did you pause it right before you fell?
No, I mean, well.
Did you hide? Did you cut off the part where you fell or not?
I mean, no,
like you're about to fall at the
end. I was fully under control. I mean, the thing is I was trying to get aerodynamic and get like horizontal with the ground because it's like a plane.
You don't want to end up horizontal on the ground.
But it's like a plane. You want to like cut through the air.
You gotta run. You can't be horizontal. You running like this?
Yeah. I mean, but it's aerodynamic.
Aerodynamics for airplanes. You an airplane? You trying to get off the ground?
Here, look. If I bust my tail, like in the top, where would I be in the top? What in the world? Like if I really bust a tail, like I mean, like what do you think?
Based on that one video, you're probably a long way away from being.
Give me a number. Throw a number out.
Probably like million and one, maybe. Maybe top.
A million out of
top
6
million?
billion. I mean,
Maybe.
that's pretty solid.
Yeah, but I didn't see the fall at the end. So if you have the video, you have to come back and show me the video, then I'll be a judge.
I didn't fall. I didn't fall.
With me is Jerry Ferris. Jerry, so who are you with?
We are, what you see behind you with the colors back here is the Department of Ohio Military Order of the Purple Heart Honor Guard.
Yeah, let's give it up. So I come from a military background. My dad was retired Air Force, 24 years. So would you share with all of us what it is, a little bit about the Purple Heart and what it is?
You know, a lot of people don't really realize what the Purple Heart symbolizes. It started, and I'm not going to give you a whole lot of history, but it started back on August the 7th, 1782, when General George Washington was the general commander of the Continental Army. And he wanted a way to honor 3 of his soldiers for wounds that they suffered in combat. The thing about the Purple Heart is that when you wear this medal, other military personnel give you great respect because they know that he or she has shed their blood in the defense of this nation. There are some of us here that are 1, 2, 3-time Purple Heart recipients. That means that you've been in combat and you've been wounded by a hostile enemy. So a round of applause for these guys. They are all Vietnam vets as well as I am. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming out today to be with Steve. Great guy. I mean, he's just awesome. But I wanted to say that to all of our veterans, the ones that are here, we think about the ones, we just had Thanksgiving. We thank you for all of those men and women who are in uniform today serving around the country for the reason that we're here today, that we are free. So a round of applause. Thank you very much.
God bless our soldiers. Jerry Ferris, God bless you, a Purple Heart recipient himself. 3-time Purple Heart recipient. Give it up for Jerry Ferris. So I asked if Jerry could do the honors for us to take us into this football game with the national anthem. And Jerry, do you want to
talk to us about how we're going to go ahead and do this?
If we can get a little bit of room right here, we're going to bring the colors in. We'll post the American flag and the Purple Heart flag. And then once we get that done, the national anthem will be sung by this young lady right here.
Kenya Vaughn. Give it up for Kenya Vaughn. Yes, Kenya belongs, okay, Kenya, you go to the school right here, right? Yes. We are so grateful that you're doing this. I heard her rehearsing over there, and she's like a little songbird. Beautiful. I can't wait to hear her go. So we are going to step over here to the side. Okay, come with me, Kenya.
Right face. Peace. Arms up. Very close color. Present.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great job.
Let's hear it for the
Ohio Order of the Purple Hearts, Military Order of the Purple Hearts, and let's hear it for Kenya Vaughn. How about that? All right. We gotta go out on a OH. OH. Go Bucks. All right, Clayton, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming out here to our event. This is, I mean, I know you're a busy guy. I know you're running all over the place, and after Rio, it's been ridiculous. How many races have you had since Rio?
I ran 3 races a couple weeks ago after Rio in New York, Brussels, Belgium, and France, and then we're back to school, still going to school, and it's been a roller coaster, but it's been awesome.
When I watched you race, you know, after when we met for the New Madison school thing, I went on YouTube and I watched your race, the race that led you to be able to compete at Rio.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that race, and you were almost in last place.
You're 7th of 9.
7 out of 9. I mean, you were in last place, and I'm like, how did this guy? So you were almost in last place with the best runners in the country.
Yeah.
And the guy even said it. The guy that was watching the show, he's like, "Watch this Clayton Murphy. Watch out for Clayton Murphy." And sure as heck, boom, you come flying around. I mean, what is it that you're able to compete at that level? I mean, these guys, you're running against the best of the best. How do you make it look so simple to just come around there at the end?
It's easy to say, but training, it really is. I mean, it's a lot of months leading up to that, and a lot of coaching and strategy, and all that kind of plays into it. And that competitiveness kind of comes out of me, and it's not necessarily that I'm running faster than everybody. I'm running a lot of the same paces, but everyone else kind of dying, and it's a little bit of an optical illusion. But I just try to have fun every time I step on the track and have fun with it. And I enjoy winning, and it's hard to take a loss, and that's what I think drives.
There it is.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lose. He said something earlier to me, and I'd love for our guests to hear some of this stuff, because so many people think that, you know, having the best times or whatever, some of the big schools passed on you. Why?
Because I didn't have fast times in high school. Yeah.
And so your fast times, but you won.
Yeah, that was like my key, was the win. Like my times were 1 minute and 54 seconds. That's what I got recruited off of. And in 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Now I ran 3:52 for the mile instead of 4:11, and 1:42 instead of 1:54. So Coach LeBate at Akron took a huge gamble on me, and kind of found the diamond in the rough. You want to say?
I think it worked. I think it paid.
But,
I think it paid.
But yeah, a lot of schools were like, "Oh, you don't have the time, so we can't really take the risk on you." So be interesting to see what these coaches say. But
oh my goodness! And so Nike just signed you.
Yeah, I signed up with someone with Nike. Yeah.
Awesome. So we have a professional athlete here. He is an absolute professional athlete with Nike. And you're also helping out, coaching, doing some of that on your free time.
Yeah, so I'm training at Akron still, finishing up my degree, and doing a little assistant coaching there and helping the guys out there. So it's fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to be there.
Well, I want to tell you, I'm just honored to be, you know, for you to come out here and to spend time with us. Some of the things that you share about how you feel and how you compete, I see some synergies with myself and with our business and some of our best salespeople and some of our best finance, because I think winning it's something that, and I don't think winning is everything, obviously, but winning is, it's when you're a competitor.
The best you can do.
Yeah.
That's what I talked about earlier, is putting yourself in a position to win. And I think that's a lot of times in track and field, why track and field athletes get along so well, is we're all competitive. We want to step on the track and beat each other. Obviously, you want to be the best. But if you're putting yourself in a position to be the best and someone else beats you, you're happy for that person. And it's like I was third, and there was another U.S. athlete who was 8th in the final in Rio, and we become really good friends. And he was the most happy person ever for me, because I beat him on that day, and he was happy. There's nothing that he could have done different.
He tried, and
he did his best, and that's what I think drives, especially like individual-centered athletes, is in track and field. It's a very individualized sport.
Yeah, it's you.
That's what drives people, is to be the best and know that it's all on you, and you can only be the best, and there's no other excuse. So I think that's
nobody to blame.
Something you can apply to everything you do. Any sport you do, you can make an individualized focus, and then you can expand it to your team focus. In any job or career, or you in your car, like you're driven to be the best car dealerships in the area, and that's what you got to do to be the best. You can't just hope one day and snap your fingers and it happens.
It takes work. And I've said to a lot of people out there, some of you that might be watching this, is I truly believe that God put us on this planet. We each have greatness in us. He found his greatness, and his passion was running.
Yeah.
My passion is the car business and being involved with you know, in the community and doing what I do. I truly believe that each one of us has a gift, and we got to find it. When you find it, embrace it, and just you gotta be
live it.
Maniacal about it. I mean, seriously, it's all you do. Am I right?
Right.
It's not a job. Oh, you know, I kind of run. No,
it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
That's what you live now. To be the best you got to be, as a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
You can't just come to work 8 to 5 and think that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been
awesome.
You know, it has been very awesome. And I'm going to ask if you can come out maybe at some other point, maybe come and talk to some of our employees, because I think that hearing your story and meeting you in person would be inspirational, and it'd be a good kind of a pep talk for the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Man, there are so many celebrities here. I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, I don't even know who to talk to. Is that James Cotton from the Ohio State Buckeyes? Sir, did you play for Ohio State?
I think so.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sharif. How are you?
James Cotton.
Thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate it. Hey, if you got a quick second, I know we're filming stuff, but I just wanted to see if you could take a look at this for me. Like you used to run when you played, right? Like you ran and stuff? Okay. So last year we did this episode of our show where I raced some of my coworkers.
Okay.
And I just want you to take a look at this video and watch my launch and just kind of, if you give me a little critique, I'm trying to make a career out of running, like football or something.
Oh man, the way you coming out of the blocks is horrible. Oh.
Well, the thing was the wind. There was a crosswind and
Crosswind doesn't have to do anything with your shoelaces tripping over your shoes.
But it's like I was telling Clayton, like he's an Olympic athlete. I said, like if you lean forward, you cut through the wind like an airplane.
The object is to stay on your feet, though.
But I mean, it's faster if you lean forward. It's faster that way, right?
If you lean forward, but that's if you have some athletic ability. But in this case, it looks like you're stumbling all over the place.
Well, I mean, we had gravel on the lot. Look. I mean, if it wasn't for the gravel, I would have been all over it. You know, I mean, like if I practiced a lot, like if I really practiced, like could I be a wide receiver or something? Maybe like.
College football, NFL football, or Turkey Day ball.
I mean, like NFL. Like, I mean, I'm willing to put in the time. I mean,
okay.
I'm willing to sweat.
I would recommend getting a turkey league first and try and work your way up.
But I don't have time for that. I got to make money.
I don't think there's no hope, man. There's no hope.
I'll put in 20, 25, 26 hours a day, man.
The way this is looking, you're going to need the 10,000 hour rule to become a master. But that school up north might accept you. Jim Hairball, he'll probably accept this type of talent.
You're saying I got a shot at Toledo? Yes!
Vincent, I gotta tell you, thank you so much coming all the way out here, and you know we're humbly grateful that you came out here, and we know that with everything going on, the holidays, you found some time. I know you keep cheering about you're a big Ohio State fan, and true to Dayton, Ohio. True to Dayton, Ohio. You've made that very clear to the people in Dayton, and I think that you coming back here is a testament to that. But just a couple of questions. You know, a lot of the fans out there, everybody knows you from The Walking Dead, right? Mm-hmm. So obviously, I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. In the show, at what point did you realize this is kind of a big deal? I mean,
man, you know what? Honestly, Steve, I didn't even know anything about the show. I didn't know anything about the comics. I just knew I had a job.
Right.
And I knew I had to go in here and do a good job, not because of the name of the show or the characters, because once again, I didn't know them. I just looked at it like, hey, I'm about to be gone for 3 months, be in Atlanta, be on set, doing something I love to do. And when you have a love and a passion for something, you don't put more emphasis on the show. You put emphasis on what you love to do.
Amen.
And that's what I did, man. And before I go on, I want to say thank you for having me.
Oh, no.
You know, I'm born and raised here. My family's still here. I still go for all the Ohio teams. And LA is where I live, but my heart is right here in Ohio.
Well, you know what? As I see a lot of the people here, the locals just, and myself included, it means so much to be able to come back here and to see you after somebody who's lived here and went on and done some other things to come back, you know.
But my goal is to come back and do bigger things for my community.
Amen.
You know, I just want to get to that point where I can bring a celebrity softball game, celebrity basketball game, do a fundraiser and stuff like that. That's what I'm working towards for 2017. Because you know, I want people to know that what you see on TV is just TV.
It's just TV.
You don't see when people are sitting in their apartments or houses crying and wondering, what am I gonna do next, or how I'm gonna get this next job. I want people to know that we're human. You know, we're just on a show that you just happen to love. But it's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you have to have faith, and you have to definitely have patience.
Well, one thing you said to me, and it's funny because I heard almost the same thing from Clayton Murphy, the Olympian who won. And you see this in all people that have had some success in their life, and that's passion, you know, that it's not always fun and games. And, you know, I bet you there's a bunch of our people out there that are sitting at home watching this saying, man, looking at you and saying, man, to be an actor, man, he's got the life, but they don't really know, do they? No, I mean, it's hard work. Not that I know, but I'm saying I'm certain that, you know, they didn't just come, hey man, will you do this big show for us? No. Life is not that way.
My first big gig was here in Ohio, Cincinnati, with a movie called Traffic with Michael Douglas. Before that, I started doing some plays. And honestly, when I moved to LA in 2000, I moved out there like, hey, I'm here, Vince Ward, I just got to do a movie with Michael Douglas. I couldn't book nothing after that.
Wow.
It's like you go in and it humbles you. It humbles you, man.
Right.
It's like, dude, no, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna wait, and you gotta deserve it. You know what I mean? You just can't go in and somebody give it to you. Because if they give it to you, they might want something from you that you're not willing to give up.
Amen.
You might have to do something strange for a little piece of change, and I'm not doing that.
You got to keep pushing, and life will put you down.
Right.
Life put me down. You know, I had to take a step backwards, and it humbles you. To your point, I was humbled. You've been humbled, and I think it's necessary. It's not only something that happens; it's necessary for somebody to be successful. So rather than be mad at it, I embrace it.
Exactly.
You know, it's so good to have you out here, man. For people here in the community to be able to see you in person, and we're gonna be pulling for you. I know the SVG crew now that I've gotten to meet you. We're going to be pulling for you, man. We want to see you. We're praying that you get that big deal. And I know it's going to happen.
I know it's
going to happen.
too,
You know
man.
why? Because you got the right attitude, man.
Thank you.
You don't want it. You don't want to take anything from anybody. You just want what's yours.
That's right.
And I think that life has a way of giving that to you when you're patient and you work hard. I really do. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Hey, again, thank you for having me,
Yes,
man.
sir. Thank you very much.
And make sure y'all come down here and see this man. SVG Motors. We here.
We're here. All right, well, that wraps up another episode of SVG Motors Weekly. I have to say a huge thank you to the SVG Motors employees who made the grand opening possible, but also to the celebrities, Clayton Murphy, Vincent Ward, and the Ohio State Buckeyes, James Cotton, Cato Mitchell, and also Jeff Green. But you know what? It didn't stop there. We had so many other people, including Kenya Vaughn, who sang the national anthem, did a beautiful job, and also Jerry Ferris and the Purple Hearts. What a blessing to have all those people at the event. I hope you got a chance to come to the grand opening. If not, I hope you enjoyed the show. And, you know, stick around. There may be another grand opening coming soon. Who knows?